Hi guys, another reaction from me, and this time it's going to be for YOON's prequel. I don't know what this is. I'm guessing it's like a preview or a prequel to his upcoming album. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a full length, or I'm not sure actually, but I'm hoping it's a full length album because he deserves it and he's been working so hard for it. Now, just a little background on me with being a fangirl for Winner, like an inner circle. So Winner is actually the first group I kind of stand outside my alts, Big Bang and 21. So it was actually during the time 21 had just disbanded. I was actually feeling very empty. It's still a very bittersweet feeling for me as a Blackjack, but during that time I stumbled onto Winner. They were also going through something during that time, and basically I watched them out of curiosity, and I started watching a show. I forgot the title, but Yoon became one of the regular cast there. I think it was produced by YG, and there's this one scene of him climbing up a cliff, climbing up and just wishing for Winner's success. That, I think, was the exact moment that I turned into an inner circle, that I started following them and really getting a lot of healing, especially when they dropped Fool, and really like that was around the time I definitely, I think, felt like I became an inner circle. Yes, it's a little late. I didn't stan them since Win, even though I am a YG stan. It took me a long time because honestly the effect of 21 and Big Bang leaves quite an impression. It's kind of hard, well, personal experience, it's kind of hard to let any other group in. But yeah, Winner has that special place because their music is just really good. Was it their everyday album? I think it was their everyday album that I consider one of my no-skip albums. I especially love the song Air, and yeah, so many good songs there. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this already long intro short and watch this. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it looks like it's gonna be more documentary type. Oh, it is an album. Okay. Part of me can't believe it's been 10 years for him, 10 or 11 years for him.
사실 슈퍼스타 K를 처음 나가게 된 계기는 내 친구 덕분인데 같이 나가주면 어떻겠냐라는 얘기가 있었어.
I wonder where his friend is now, or if they're still a communication between them.
싫었는데 어쨌든 나도 지원을 하게 됐는데 이왕 가는 것도 평범하게 하기 싫었어. 그래가지고 엄마 아이라이너 빌려가지고 잘 그리지도 못하는 아이라이너를 이렇게 스모키처럼 진하게 아이라이너.
His vibe back then was a little rebellious.
폭풍간지라는 말이 되게 유행까지는 아니고 뭔가 폭풍간지라는 게 되게 있어서, 그래서 내가 내 소개를 안녕하세요, 전 부산 해운대에 사는 폭풍간지라는 가수입니다 소개를 했었는데 이제 그게 정식적인 내 첫 소개가 됐지. 어른스러운 것이 더 멋있어 보이고 좋게 느껴지는데 당시에는 난 목소리를 굵게 내는 걸 선호했었어. 붙었어. 좋게 봐주셔가지고 내 감정선이나 어떤 보이스 컬러에 대한 좋은 반응으로 지역에선 또 통과를 하고 이제 본선으로 올라갔지. 야, 그때는 진짜 치열했어. 쭉 이제 하면서 뭐 여러 팀원들도 만나고 여러 가지 미션, 그런 것들을 진짜 하룻밤 만에 만들어야 했어. 진짜 순발력이라는 것을 되게 많이 배웠던 것 같아. 아, 진짜 프로가 되려면 이런 돌발 상황들을 정말 쉽게 대처할 수 있어야 되는 거라고 그때 굉장히 크게 깨달았어. 어쨌든 그 다음부터는 뭐 많은 사람들이 아는 이야기야. 슈퍼스타 K라는 프로그램에서 이제 실력적으로 좋은 모습을 다른 참가자들에 비해서 좋은 모습을 보여주지 못하고, 근데 내가 어떤 모르겠어, 나의 스타성이라고 해야 될지 팬들이 투표를 해준 그런 것들에 의해서
You have that star quality, Yoon.
그것을 대중분들은 되게 많이 싫어하셨던 것 같아. 그래서 그때 곱등이라는 별명을 그 곱등이라는 별명이 난 그 당시까지 곱등이를 별로 안 좋게 생각하지 않았어. 되게 진짜 불사조라는 의미처럼 받아들여줬고 이게 내 끈질긴 잡초 같은 생명력이라고 생각했던 것 같아. 어쨌든 그렇게 해서 마지막에 탈락할 때 또 좋은 모습을 보여줌으로 인해서 또 대중분들의 이런 인식이나 시선들이 많이 돌아오긴 했지만 이제 유명세를 타게 되니까
The theme of his life is really
보여줬던
never give up
모습들이 대중들한테는 되게
until the end.
내가 삐딱한 사람처럼 보였나 봐. 야, 아니 땐 굴뚝의 연기가 나냐. 연예인들이 이렇게 소문이 나고 어떤 가십이 생기는 거는 정말 어떤 사건이 있었기 때문에 그렇게 얘기가 나오는 것이다 라고 생각했는데 그게 아니었던 것 같아. 진짜 아니 땐 굴뚝에서 연기가 나는 경우가 있더라고. 정말 억울했어. 어떤 나의 방송에 나왔던 이미지 그런 것들 때문에
That prejudice.
내가 진짜 그런 사람이라고 사람들이 생각하고 말도 안 되는 누군가가 쓴 루머 이런 것들이 사실 기정사실화가 될 때 정말 뜨악하더라고. 그때부터 이제 강박이 생기기 시작했어. 되게 사람들 남들의 시선을 신경을 많이 쓰는 사람인 것 같아 내가.
I really hope he's seeing,
그래서 그때부터 이제
like, getting
어떤
consultations.
음악적인 것도 마찬가지고 일단 실력에 대한 논란이 가장 컸기 때문에 거기에 대한 강박과 인성에 대한 강박 뭐 이런 것들이 되게
I remember getting worried about him before.
어쨌든 그때부터 시작했어.
it was-
지금의 어떤
It was during the filming for Youth Over Flowers? Yeah, Youth Over Flowers that I felt like Yoon had so much baggage on him, not just as a leader, but also as someone who went through that intense public scrutiny as, like, I think he was a minor back then. I'm not so sure, but that can mess you up. And I'm just glad that he rose from that. He improved himself. He proved himself as a great person, and we all know that as fans. But I'm just glad that even the public, in some ways, already now recognizes him as a really good person.
나의 가치관들과
Character
이런
development.
것들이 확실하게 생겨났고 대중들을 대하는 자세 그리고 사람들을 대하는 애티튜드 뭐 여러 가지 것들 프라이빗한 사생활에 대한 것도 그런 가치관이 좀 정립이 된 시기지 않나. 그랬어. 내 10년 전은 그랬어. 10년 전 슈퍼스타 K 당시에 강승민의 이야기.
Okay. That was actually very personal. I like how the video is really giving you a behind the scenes of what he was thinking, how he was growing up, because you, honestly, as fans, we can only think or perceive or even just guess what's happening to our idols and our favorite artists behind the scenes. But honestly, until they themselves say it, we can never be sure. So I'm just glad that he's going to have a chance to talk about his story throughout all this. Like, he gave up so much as, I believe he gave up so much as Winner's leader because he put his whole solo aside and focused on his group. The way he took up that responsibility as the youngest and made completely sure that whatever he did, he was able to bring up his whole group. I admire him for that. I think, if I remember, he's actually my first bias in Winner. Yeah, Hoon, honestly, bias wrecked me so much that Hoon is now my bias. But Yoon still will grip you with just talent, skill, personality. Everything there is still something to be celebrated of him as a person. And I'm just wishing him all the happiness. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't actually know what genre he's gonna go for. What are you guys thinking it's gonna be? But I'm actually thinking he might go for more mature music. I don't think he's gonna go pop for this. I don't think he's gonna go for public taste, so to speak. Or it could be public taste, but more of South Korea's public taste, not the worldwide. Now, these are all speculations. I don't know. I'm not a music critic or anything, but just based on what he got popular on and how he's really talented with rearranging and composing. I feel like he does have a more mature feeling to his personal sound. So it's gonna be interesting to see how his sound now versus his first solo back then really jive together. So, you know, that's one reason why we follow artists. We follow them for their journey and their story, and just hoping so much that he'll have a really good run of promotions this time around. Anyway, yes, that's just me. Yoon is one of those people, one of those idols that I'm just like, good job. I want to hug you. You did a really good job all these years. It's time for your turn. It's your turn to shine, boy.